Hi, I'm Abhilash and I'm the CEO of IB Homes. A few years ago, I was renting an apartment in Singapore. The whole process took just 3 days. Pricing was transparent, information was clear, you knew exactly what the apartment was worth, exactly what you were agreeing to, and of course, exactly what would happen next. I remember thinking, this is just a rental, and it still feels nothing like buying a home in India. And that stayed with me. When I started looking seriously at real estate in India, real estate is one of the largest decisions most people will ever make. Yet, the experience of buying and selling a home, particularly a resale home, is uncertain at almost every step. Unlike in a new project, there is no developer, there is no RERA, no semblance of a standardized process. Every resale transaction is essentially just two strangers navigating a market which gives them very little to go on. Sellers don't know what their home is worth, they don't know how long it'll take to sell, and even after finding a buyer, they don't know if the deal will actually close. Last minute backouts are not an exception in Indian real estate. They happen constantly. For buyers, the questions are different, but the anxiety is very real. Is the price fair? Is the paperwork clean? What happens if I discover problems after I move in? Over time, I began to realize these weren't just isolated frustrations. These were all symptoms of the same underlying issue. Trust, or rather, the absence of it. And wherever trust was missing, uncertainty filled the gap. That led us to a simple question. What would it actually take to create certainty in a real estate transaction? Better information helps, expert guidance helps, technology helps, but none of these fully solve the problem. Because at the end of the day, if you're only facilitating a transaction between two strangers, you can just improve the experience. You certainly can't guarantee the outcome. We realized that if we wanted to create real certainty, we couldn't just stand on the side of the transaction. We had to become an integral part of it. That's why Ivy Homes buys homes. For sellers, it means certainty from day one. We make a firm offer backed by real-time market data. It's not a broker's estimate. It's not a neighbor's claim. It's a number that we can put our own money behind. Once a seller decides to move forward, we handle all the complexity, the paperwork, the coordination, the entire process, and we provide that liquidity immediately. There's no waiting, no uncertainty, and definitely no last-minute backup. For buyers, ownership allows us to take a different level of responsibility. Because we put our own capital into every home, we have every reason to do diligence very well. We verify all the legal documents before we buy. We inspect every apartment, and wherever work is needed, whether it is plumbing, electrical, seepage, we fix all of it before the home reaches its next owner. Every home comes with pre-approved financing, a warranty on all work done, and a 6-month buyback guarantee. By the time a buyer walks through the door, the home is already vacant, it's completely renovated, legally verified, they can move in immediately. For us, buying homes isn't simply a business model. It's about taking that responsibility for the home, for the transaction, and ultimately, it's for the experience itself. Because certainty in a resale transaction shouldn't be the exception. It should be the standard. And that's why we buy homes.